My sister slipped something into my glass at her anniversary party. With a smile that hid betrayal, I quietly switched glasses with her husband, and then everything. Update 2. The conversation felt inappropriate yet irresistible. Why are you telling me this tonight, of all nights? Because you're the only person who might actually understand. You grew up with her. Nathan leaned closer. Last month I mentioned maybe separating for a while just to clear my head. She went ballistic, then suddenly turned eerily calm and suggested this anniversary party instead. Said we needed to remember why we fell in love. A tap on my shoulder interrupted us. Vanessa stood there, her smile tight. What an intense conversation. Sharing old family stories, Nathan. Her eyes darted between us suspiciously. Just catching up, he replied, draining his glass. Your sister's company is refreshing. Vanessa's laugh sounded like breaking glass. Well, the Martins are asking for you. Something about that golf membership. She practically pulled him away from the bar. As they walked off, Vanessa whispered harshly to Nathan. Though I couldn't hear her words, her expression spoke volumes. When she glanced back at me, the hatred in her eyes was unmistakable. Needing a moment alone, I headed to the restroom. The quiet sanctuary gave me space to process Nathan's revelations. Had Vanessa's competitive nature escalated to something more dangerous within her marriage? The thought made me uneasy. After touching up my makeup, I returned to the ballroom. The celebration had shifted to dancing with clusters of guests twirling across the floor. I spotted our parents swaying gently to a slow song, looking content. Making my way to my assigned table, I noticed my champagne glass had been refilled in my absence. Beside it sat a beautiful chocolate-covered strawberry on a napkin with my name elegantly written on the corner. A small card read, "For my favorite sister, love, V." The gesture seemed oddly conciliatory given the tension earlier. As I reached for the glass, movement in the large ornate window beside me caught my eye. The reflection showed Vanessa standing several feet behind me, watching intently. She didn't realize I could see her. In the reflection, I witnessed my sister approach my table, glance around furtively, then reach into her clutch. Her hand emerged with something small that she quickly dropped into my champagne. The object dissolved almost instantly. Her lips curved into a satisfied smile before she disappeared into the crowd. My blood ran cold. What had she put in my drink, and why? My mind raced through possibilities, each more disturbing than the last. I remembered a disturbing incident from college. Vanessa's roommate had been offered the internship Vanessa wanted. The night before the roommate's first day, she became violently ill after a celebration dinner Vanessa had prepared. The illness lasted just long enough for Vanessa to contact the company and offer to step in temporarily. The temporary arrangement became permanent. Vanessa had never admitted to anything, but the timing was too convenient to be coincidental. I convinced myself it was an isolated incident, a product of youthful ambition rather than malice. Now, staring at my contaminated champagne, I realized I'd been naive. Whatever rivalry she felt toward me had never disappeared, merely gone underground. But what was her motivation now? I was no threat to her marriage, despite Nathan's confiding in me, unless she thought I was. The realization hit me like a physical blow. Vanessa had